Filipinos bound for South Korea will have to forgo their trips for now. That's because the Philippine government has enforced a temporary ban on travel to the Northeast Asian country amid the coronavirus outbreak. Meanwhile, travelers from the COVID-hit North Gyeongsang province of South Korea will also not be allowed to enter the Philippines. The details now from Mark Fetalco.
The Department of Health said that the temporary travel ban being imposed in South Korea is still subject for risk assessment and other impact assessment for the next 48 hours.
We'll have to see what the results of the risk assessments will be. That will guide the IATF in either expanding the travel ban or keeping the status quo.
Under the ban, travelers from North Gyeongsang province, including Daegu City and Cheongdo County, will be denied entry. Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles said that tourists coming from other parts of South Korea may still enter the country for as long as they don't have travel history in North Gyeongsang for the past 14 days. But they are still subject to existing screening and quarantine protocols. Nograles has this to say on different degree of ban imposed for inbound and outbound travel to South Korea.
There's an assurance from the South Korean government that they'll be able to contain yung problema at isolated. Most of the cases are isolated in these two areas, meaning say mostly Daegu City and Cheongdo County. But in-expand lang natin sa buong province.
As of the moment, there are over 1,200 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in South Korea, plus 12 more who've died. The Labor Department assured none of our compatriots there have been affected by the deadly virus. Also, none has sought help or signified intention or request for repatriation yet. About 60,000 Filipinos are working in the said country.
Although tumaas na ang rate ng contamination ng COVID-19 sa Korea, about almost 1,000 na raw eh. Pero fortunately, not one of our OFWs ang affected.
On the other hand, some Filipinos in Macau have already expressed willingness to go home amid the fear of being infected by the virus.
It started with 210 but now dumami na yung mga ano. So maybe tomorrow we'll get a clearer assessment of the number ng mga nag-signify na mga kapwa nating mga kababayan na who want to be repatriated to the Philippines.
Meanwhile, the World Health Organization urged all countries to prepare for a possible declaration of a state of pandemic. The Department of Health has this to say.
We have been preparing long before this anticipation manifested by the WHO of a possible pandemic. And we're doing this at the different levels.
The DOH clarified there is still no case of local transmission of the virus in the country. But this is something that they have been preparing for through intensified surveillance, laboratory capacity building, as well as repeated reminders to the public on disease prevention, such as cough etiquette and proper and frequent hand washing. Mark Fetalco for The Nation.